Thank you for being here today. My name is Emmanuel from Edexcel.co.uk. Today's video is all about nature and variety of living organisms, and to be more specifically, eukaryotic organisms. Now, the specification requires you at the end of this video, as a student, you should be able to describe the common features shown by eukaryotic organisms, that is plants, animals, fungi, and protoctists. Eukaryotes are organisms that have a membrane-bound nucleus and organelles inside their cells. They can be unicellular, meaning that they only have one cell, or multicellular, meaning that they have more than one cell. Plants include herbaceous legumes such as peas, cereals such as wheat, and plants, they are multicellular, meaning they have multiple cells or they have more than one cell. Their cells do contain a nucleus, chloroplast, and cellulose, among other organelles. They all feed by a process we call photosynthesis, or make their food through a process we call photosynthesis. Plants store carbohydrates in form of starch or sucrose. They also contain a large central cell vacuole, as you can see on this diagram here. This is a typical plant cell that contains chloroplast where photosynthesis takes place. They also have nucleus that controls the activities of the cell. They have a permanent large central vacuole. They have a cytoplasm. They also have a mitochondria, which is a site where a respiration takes place. They have a cell wall made up of a cellulose. They also have ribosomes found on rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now that is a typical plant cell, how it looks like. Now number 2 is animals. Now animals include humans, e.g. those are mammals, and then butterflies, for instance, those are insects. Then animals also have multicellular. Animals are multicellular, meaning that they contain several cells or multiple cells. The cells of animals contain a nucleus but no cell walls or chloroplasts. They are different from plant cells because animal cells do not have nucleus nor chloroplasts. They feed on organic substances made by other living things, and they also store carbohydrates as glycogen. And the diagram here shows a typical animal cell having a nucleus which controls the activities of the cell. They do have a cytoplasm where metabolic reaction or cellular reaction takes place, mitochondria, which provides site for respiration. They also have a cell membrane. Also, they have ribosomes found on rough endoplasmic reticulum, and they do not have chloroplasts nor a cell wall. Now let us look at fungi. Now fungi include molds, mushroom, and yeast. Most are multicellular with a mycelium of thread-like structures we call hyphae, which have many nuclei, but some are single-celled. For instance, yeast is single-celled. Cells have nuclei and cell walls made from chitin. Fungi feed by saprophytic, that is on dead or decaying material, or parasitic on live material. Nutrition by secreting extracellular enzymes onto the food. Fungi store carbohydrate as glycogen just like animals. And the diagram below here is a typical fungal cell, simply a basic fungal cells, showing also a fungal cell has a nucleus that controls the activities of the cell membrane. It has ribosomes. It does have cytoplasm, it does have mitochondrion, it has cell wall that contains chitin rather than cellulose. Now we've realized that cellulose is only found in the cell wall of plants and not animals, but in fungi their cell walls contain chitin. Now let us look at protoctists. Now protoctists includes amoeba, like an animal, a chlorella which looks like a plant. Then most are unicellular, meaning that they have only one cell. All protoctists have a nucleus. Some may have cell walls and chloroplast, meaning some protoctists photosynthesize like plants, and some feed on organic substances made by other living things like animals. The diagram here shows two typical protoctist cells, or two examples of protoctist cells. Now, the first one has you can see that they do have cell membrane, all of them. They have mitochondrion there. They have a cytoplasm. Then they have contractile vacuole, which involves in regulating water within the cell. Now, this is also found in amoeba and other protoctists. They have food vacuole. They do have nucleus. They have ribosomes, among other organelles. Thank you for watching. Until next time on Science with Emmanuel. Bye.